Hello, people. So, we've always talked about what is wrong and what is not wrong about Nigeria. But have we asked the question, is Nigeria a nation of takers or a nation of builders? Now, the only way for us to be able to get the right answer to this question is for us to be able to understand where we're coming from as a people, right? Now, in this video, I'm going to break it down for us. If we understand where, like the proverb that says, if you don't know where you're going, you have to know where you're coming from. So we need to understand where we're coming from so that we can understand where we're going, right? And that is why this video is to enlighten young Nigerians. Now, we all know that Nigeria experienced a time of colonialism, right? Now, after the colonialists were done and Nigerians got independence, our great grandfathers, when they took charge of the country, right, they didn't give freedom to Nigerians the way they should have. So rather, they took freedom to themselves. And more or less, it was as if colonialism moved from foreigners now to Nigerians, right? Then after the independence, then we have the military era. The military era also didn't give freedom to the average Nigerian. Rather, they gave it to themselves, right? And during that time also, we had the oil boom, whereby we discover oil. But what happened with the oil also? The political class took the benefit of the oil, took it to themselves. Then we had the time of democracy, which we are still experiencing now. Now, what has happened with democracy is the fact that the political class have also taken the resources of the nation to themselves. So basically, what we've had over time has been a nation of takers, a nation of people who take power, to take resources of the country, right? And it is not just in power; it happens in almost every industry that we have in this country. Now, the purpose of this video is to enlighten the average young Nigerian who thinks that everything has been taken away from him or her. When we talk about good roads, electricity, good hospitals, and all of that. But the big danger is that if we as young Nigerians are not careful, we are also going to imbibe. In fact, many Nigerians are already imbibing the culture, the take culture. So if we're not careful, we also are going to get into power, and we're also going to take away freedom from the younger generation, because this is a culture that has been in Nigeria for a long time, from the beginning, and is a culture that has continued. So we don't battle corruption or greed as a people. The real battle is the take culture. The take culture. Now, the opposite of the take culture is the build culture. So the average Nigerian is not thinking of building Nigeria with the resources that we have. Rather, the average Nigerian is thinking of taking position, whether as a rich person or as a powerful person, in order to enjoy the resources of Nigeria. So the only way for us to solve the problems that we see in this country is not to wait for 2027 to vote the next president or vote the next governor. All of that are just actions that will lead us into more and more dissatisfactions. The real problem is for the next generation, this generation, my generation, to inculcate the builder's culture, the culture of building rather than taking. It is that culture that can really bring to life everything we want to see in this country. And sadly, the older generation don't have that culture. And probably they are too old to even change that culture. So it is now on my generation, the younger generation, to embrace the culture of building rather than taking. The culture of building with the resources that we have rather than the culture of wanting to take power or take position to enjoy the resources. Now, I'm not doing this video just to enlighten you, but I'm doing this video also for us to start taking action. Which means that we can't continue to just sit back or even rant and complain, because that will change nothing. The solution is for us to be able to pull ourselves together and build. And that is why, if you are a young Nigerian out there between the ages of 18 to 30, and you know you have what it takes to build Nigeria, you have the build culture in you. Now, what I need you to do is to just put under the comments of this video hashtag I am a builder, not a taker. I am a builder, not a taker. So it is time for us to identify the builders in Nigeria and the takers in Nigeria, so that the builders can take position and where they can have access to resources and power they can build, while we can put the takers down, the pyramid. Because as long as we continue to have the takers take position, we're not going anywhere. So if you know that you have what it takes to build, you have the builder's culture in you, join this movement. Under this video, just in the comment section, just put the hashtag I am a builder, not a taker. With this action, we can definitely achieve the Nigeria of our dreams. If we continue to take from Nigeria, we're not going to experience anything meaningful in this country. But once we start building this country, everything changes. Not just for ourselves, but for our future generations. I am a builder, not a taker. What are you? Thank you. Please make sure you share this video with young Nigerians from Lagos to Kano to Sokoto to Ogun to Enugu, all over the country. Send it to your WhatsApp platform, send it to Instagram, X. Share this video. It is very, very important. This video will determine where Nigeria will be in the next 50 years. I believe you do so. Thank you very much.